So this popped up in my radar about Xbox. Something's happening at Xbox. I have no idea, but Asmongold covered it. So I'm going to check it out, man. An absolute bloodbath happening over there. What's going on?
It is an absolute fucking, like, bloodbath with Xbox. We have a new rapture. Do you remember when I said that if you thought the layoffs were bad now in the gaming industry, they're going to...
Dude. Okay, yeah, I've been hearing some stuff about this, and I don't even think it's begun. I think this is like the pre-beginning. You know, this is the prologue.
They get a lot worse. Do you remember?
Oh, there's still room for them to get a lot worse. Like whole companies getting shut down.
Whenever I said that and everybody got mad at me? Well, well. According to Variety, Microsoft is cutting approximately 9,000 jobs today across the entire company, including some in the Xbox gaming division.
Probably because they're replacing people with AI.
So you have Phil Spencer announces that Microsoft is laying off 9,000 workers. We will end or decrease work in certain areas or businesses and follow Microsoft's lead in removing layers from management to increase agility and effectiveness.
Honestly, they should have done this a long time ago. They're shaking off the rust, I think, and they're probably getting rid of a bunch of the DEI stuff. I hope that's what's happening.
So, let me go back. I'll read a few more of these comments and look at it.
Hopefully they're laying off all the weird activists that tried to take control.
And this is also what Phil Spencer said as well. To position gaming for enduring success and to allow us to focus on strategic growth areas.
Okay, so they're trying to get focused on success and money. So they're going to get the activists out, right?
We will end/decrease work in certain areas of the business and follow Microsoft's lead in removing layers of management to increase agility and effectiveness.
Removing layers of management sounds like they're getting rid of all the DEI slop nonsense that didn't need to be there. That's costing them a lot of money for no reason.
What he's saying is that y'all are fucking done. Like, we've had enough of this shit. What, we're tired of it, you're out. We ain't gonna pay y'all's ass no more. Get the fuck out of the company.
Yep.
Get the fuck out.
It's just like, who are they getting out, though? Are they getting out the DEI people, or are they kicking out the normal people and doubling down on DEI? Who knows?
And so this is a huge, huge, huge W for Xbox. And let me explain why. Removing layers of management to increase agility and effectiveness.
And do you know what kind of people are usually in management? It's the weirdo political activist Karens.
That means less middle managers, less Karens,
yes,
less random oversight,
yes,
less bureaucracy.
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, after Elon buying Twitter, firing 80% of Twitter, and the website not changing, I think that...
Actually, no, it did change. It changed for the better. I had a much better time after Elon Musk bought it, because I wasn't being bombarded by a bunch of weirdo leftists constantly, and that's like all that I was seeing. And all of the stuff that was like normal stuff or right-wing stuff was all being pushed out, which I'm not right-wing, but I don't want to be seeing a whole bunch of insane leftists constantly. I want to see something that challenges me sometimes. I want to see stuff that's not fucking weird. I want to see stuff that's not like sexual or like degenerate, which is what half of Twitter was, and it's just not like that for me anymore. Now most of the stuff I see is people talking about video games and anime, and I love it.
I don't think people put enough respect on how big of an impact that had. I think that totally changed things. That did. Because everybody was like, oh, well, like, he paved the way. He did. He said, guys, what if we actually don't need 17 different HR representatives for each person that is, thinks that they're a furry?
Why do we have salad bars and, like, cappuccino machines and, like, ping pong tables and arcade machines and meditation rooms and fucking safe space rooms full of teddy bears and coloring books? Why? Why do we have all this stuff? Cut that shit out.
What if we actually don't need 7 different middle managers for changing the color of an item in a video game? What if we just don't have that?
We have to charge microtransactions in our video games that are $80 for the base game so we can install that fountain in the front of our building. We can't do that unless we charge $100.
And so HR, right? Perfect Dark is canceled. I'm going to get to that. But so anyway, this is a massive W. Industries and companies, keep in mind also, it's like that Tony Stark meme. You know, like we've got billions of dollars and you're telling me Tony Stark was able to build this in a fucking cave? How is it that Xbox has billions of dollars into this, but Sandfall Entertainment was able to build Expedition 33 with 30 people? How the fuck does that happen? Well, I'll tell you how it happens. Layers of management that decrease agility and effectiveness. That's how it happens.
True. And dude, we've been saying this over and over again, and people are like, no, you're just a hater. You're unrealistic. This game is actually a 10 out of 10. The return to form. And we all saw what was happening. And we weren't buying any of it.
It's got a bunch of fucking Karens out there doing a U8 Baldy. I know I had something come up, man. And that was really it. Tony and Sandfall Entertainment. I'm telling you guys, right? You realize Tony Stark's a make-believe person, right? I do, but Sandfall Entertainment isn't. And there's 30 people there, and they made a video game that was insanely fucking good. It was, I understand a fictional meme might be upsetting to you, but I guarantee you that person has Funko Pops. Let's not even discuss their opinion. Anyway, so 9,000 people are being fired from Microsoft and Xbox. And I want to say that there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to go, we are really successful at the moment, but you're fired. This is only the beginning.
Microsoft, they're about to be seeing record numbers. They were already seeing record numbers. Now they're going to be really seeing record numbers once they have all this going and they cut out all the Karens. Bro, Microsoft is about to win.
We are at the beginning of a complete Karen apocalypse. A complete middle manager, micromanager apocalypse. More and more companies are realizing that these unnecessary layers of bureaucracy and bloat are simply not only ineffective,
but actively people hate them because they hate us. And they're trying to make the things that we like, and they destroy them. And they actually tell us they want our favorite things to be destroyed. They want to take them over and remake them in their own image, you know? That's why they project everything that they're doing onto us. That's why they put themselves into these video games. These ugly people. And they put their ugly selves into the video games and make the video games ugly and trash.
but actually counterproductive. They're damaging and killing themselves.
True.
I love the picture so much. Yep, there it is. And so this is a complete Karen apocalypse, and it's going to happen. And what's this here? 228K fired, 4% of total. That's a lot of people.
Somebody said Phil Spencer is such a coward. He's right. You're right about that. But, you know, it kind of doesn't matter.
And yeah, most are mobile game section. That's good. And I don't know about their...
Like, we've been telling these crazy fucking insane leftists this whole time. They're like, these corporations are just doing this because you're making them popular. You're making these ideas popular. Once they're not popular, they're gonna stop doing it because they're pandering. And they just coped the whole time. They were just telling us that we don't want to see our worldview be challenged. And it's just like, come on, bro. You're literally projecting. I'm challenging your worldview, and you're freaking out and telling me that I don't like my worldview challenged. Well, I was being realistic about it. And look what happened. Exactly what we said was going to happen.
States, but our state reduced unemployment down to 5 weeks and removed the extension, so they may be struggling soon. Well, I have this solution. I know. Yep.
They're gonna be putting the fries in the bag.
We're gonna have to do it again. So, Perfect Dark. This is a game that,
What the fuck? I didn't even know that this was a thing. I mean, I knew this game was possibly coming out, but that looks like a dude. And I know it's supposed to be a chick because it's slightly feminine. I don't know. It could be a trans person. I think it was somebody who was extremely ugly putting themselves in a game because this is what normal people look like. But people don't want to see normal people in their games. It's fucking stupid.
I don't know why. I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. If you make a female protagonist that looks like this, you're not doing yourself any favors. Now, let's go ahead and compare this to Eve from Stellar Blade, okay?
Always comparing to Stellar Blade. Such an amazing game. Such an good example of actual, real, good-looking women. And it's incredibly unrealistic looking, but we don't really want realistic now, do we? We want the perfect 10 out of 10s. That's what we're after nowadays. We are to the point where we can make any graphics look any way we want them. We were limited back in the day with like Lara Croft and Tomb Raider. We're not limited anymore. So what the fuck are we doing?
And I wonder which one is hotter. This is nobody wants to see a 38-year-old Karen pulling up to a Starbucks to shoot the barista because they spell their name with a K and not a C. Okay? Nobody wants to see this shit. Nobody.
That's such a good way to put it.
Nobody ever wanted to see it. And you know who else realized that? Xbox did.
Naughty Dog's about to find out, am I right, man? Naughty Dog's about to find out. I think Sony's about to follow in the same path that Microsoft just did. And they're going to be doing the same thing. They're going to be cutting all this shit out. And I think Naughty Dog's going to be completely cut. Especially if Interstellar is as bad as we think it's going to be.
Xbox has canceled the reboot of Perfect Dark and is shutting down the initiative. Rare's Everwild has also been canceled. Perfect Dark level designer says gamers were a mistake.
Oh wait, no, I did cover this. I completely forgot about that because I remember that face. I remember that face. It was around the time where everybody was talking about Halo, or not Halo, Fable. Yeah, we were talking about Fable. Oh man, what's gonna happen to Fable? I know they made the character a little bit prettier, but it's definitely riddled with DEI. What's going on with that? We're probably not gonna get that game, honestly.
Attack them as racist pigs for opposing race swaps. Gentlemen, I think you know what it's time for.
Boffo. Put the fries in the bag. Fuck around, find out. Dude.
Welcome home.
So good.
Oh,
So
shit.
good. You love to see it. We've been telling them, man. We've been warning them, literally, for years. They had plenty of time. Games take years and years and years to make. Had plenty of time. And they just couldn't change. They doubled down. They tripled down, quadrupled down, quintupled, sextupled, septupled, octupled. What's the 9? I don't know.
We gonna get him again. Oh man, it's another one too. Wow, that's just too bad, huh? And anyway, welcome home. That's right. And the thing is that it just keeps getting better, man. And you're evil? No.
Oh man, it's gonna keep getting better, I think. At the same time, things are gonna get so much worse. Things are getting so much better. Like I've been saying, it's like the good and evil are splitting apart, and it's getting easier and easier to tell who is who.
Oh, I'm just being creative, that's all. And they can replace the deported at the farms. Yep, there we go, guys. Journalist chuds can't win. No, they just can't win. Journalists, no sympathy from the people. Yep, we even race swapped you. Yeah, he got race swapped. Yeah, he got race swapped with a frog, so he should be happy, right? And anyway, so yeah, this game got canceled. A bunch of other games got canceled. Obviously, there was a new MMORPG from ZeniMax Online Studios, the makers of Elder Scrolls Online, has also been canceled. You need to also, this is another reason, the new MMORPG project from ZeniMax has been canceled as part of the Xbox layoffs. The project, codenamed Blackbird, has been in development since 2018. Well,
Dude, yeah, it took too long. Probably spent too much money, and they were like, man, we're cutting out all this. We're cutting this out. Why did it take this long? Why are you spending this much money? 7 years. 7 years and you couldn't get anything done. You're out of here.
I guess now it's dead.
Dude, they're so cooked. They're so cooked. Love it. I love it so much.
Dead. Now it's dead bird, right? And doing about State of Decay 3? No idea at all.
Oh, Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6 could be in danger. True, especially if they had a bunch of DEI stuff in that. Especially in Fallout 5. That one seems like it could have been because it's based in the future. And, you know, in the future, all of the activists won, right?
Good, they should stop spending money on stupid shit that people aren't going to buy. Yep, there we go, guys. And Xbox is cleaning house. That's right. How the fuck did they not deliver a game in 7 years? I don't know, but apparently that was... You know who else was wondering that? The guys running Xbox. Yeah, they were like, yeah, so what about this game?
Oh, no, but people are losing jobs. How are they going to feed their families? How are they going to eat? Well, I can tell you. They're going to have to find a new job. They're probably going to have to put fries in the bag. You know what I mean? It's the only way. Because they're not going to be able to go anywhere else if they're crazy Karens. Because nobody wants to hire those people. They're getting rid of them. Because they're actively, these activists are actively making everything toxic. That's what they're active about. That's what they're active doing. Making everything toxic. Making everybody not want to be around them. Making everybody not want their products. And then they get more and more people like themselves in there. And it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, so I thought this was supposed to be ready, but it's been 7... What the hell? And that's it. Yeah, Jess is saying it's fine. I don't even know who that is. I think I do know who that is, actually. It's an Xbox guy. And, so anyway, will this make Halo great again? Let me answer that question for you. Where's the Halo post? You guys have no idea how not back Halo is. You think Halo is back? This. It is levels of not back that you have never...
Oh, man. Oh, man. I saw this. Wait, I just remembered this. It's even worse. Even worse than you could ever have imagined. You thought the Pride Month posts were bad.
Even imagined, okay? Halo, Pride Month wasn't enough. Now we have second Pride Month. July is Disability Pride Month. Strength comes in many forms, and every Spartan brings something unique to the fight. No, they don't. Whether you have a...
Well, we're gonna have Spartans in wheelchairs now? No. We're just gonna talk about it. Because we're gonna pander to an audience that doesn't actually even play our fucking games. Come on. Come on. What are they doing? They're probably doing this to make money off of posts. Because look how many views that has.
A disability or not, there's a place for you.
And look at that. Who can reply? Accounts that @Halo mention can reply. Who shuts off their replies? Pussies who are wrong. Every time.
In the battlefield. Log into Halo Infinite and claim your free armor coating. So Halo, now is Halo going to be the recipient of some layoffs? This is what I think is going to happen. I think Halo has one more game in them. I think that if this next game doesn't have a Warzone level of success, I think the entire Halo studio, like the entire leadership team, and they're probably going to ship a Theseus Halo, basically, right? Where they keep like maybe 3 people and they replace 1,000. And that's basically what's going to happen. It's already dead? No.
I hope that they just have a small team and they make small Halo games and they're not trying to make bigger, better. The most different Halo of all time. We're trying all the newest things. We're even going to make it an open world because that's new, right? That's new. Never seen that before. We're going to put in towers where you unlock part of the map. We're going to have unlockable stuff with RPG light mechanics. Never seen that before. Ridiculous, man. Dude, they deserve everything that they're getting.
It's not dead. They're going to keep making new ones until I think it's done. Well, no, they made a whole new studio for it and everything. So this is their last chance.
Yeah, like, they will still be using that Halo IP forever, even if they're just making, like, these free-to-play clickbait monetization farms on mobile.
Chance. And so anyway, this is it. And people, you should change your core Nope. Oh, man. Oh, it's just not so bad, huh? Welcome home. Exactly. Please explain. You don't even need to. And so, yep, there we go, guys. And Spartan killing babies with disabilities. What are they talking about? Well, that was actual Spartans. The Spartans in here, by the way, they never took any Spartans that had disabilities. Like John, the, Master Chief, was like a fucking, Olympic.
Yeah, they completely threw out the original story of Halo, where they were stealing children and turning them into super soldiers, and literally were killing children to turn them into super soldiers. They even talk about it in the TV show. They changed it up a little bit, made them not children, I think. They were like adults by the time they did the actual changes, but that's not how it went down. And like, anybody with a disability would just be instantly killed. Like, come on, man. These people have never played the originals. They don't even like Halo. A bunch of the people that were in it don't like guns, but they were still like making a shooter game. What was that about?
Olympic athlete. He was like 6'6", massively muscular, fucking generational level athlete. Yes, we're discussing John Halo 117 right now. That's right. He was the average Spartan. Yes, that's it. So this is totally not even true, by the way. Complete bullshit from the story. And so anyway.
What do you want to bet the next Halo game Master Chief gains empathy? I bet this might even be the one where we actually see Master Chief's face. I mean, they did it in the show. They didn't even have his helmet on, like, hardly at all. Like, I think 4 times in the show he had his helmet on. The rest of the time it was just his face. Absolute garbage.
Xbox is, they're laying off all of these people. Lay off thousands. I want to say that if you are working...
This isn't even the beginning, man. Not even the beginning. And this is just at Microsoft. We're going to start seeing more and more of this from other companies. Not even in just the gaming industry. I think we're going to see it in the entertainment industry as a whole. And also we're going to be seeing it at like big box stores. We're going to see it at factories. We're going to see it everywhere. Because we're tired of this shit. We're done with it. COVID's over. We're no longer in our houses letting everything happen because we're scared to go outside. No. We're not dealing with this shit no more. We're not letting these Karens take over. We're getting them out. We're kicking out the Karens.
In game development, and you are on Blue Sky, you're going to be done really soon. It's coming. And you know it's coming. You know it's coming. You might not like it, but that's what's going to happen to you. And the new gig is coming. Exactly. Kotaku got sold off. That was a while ago, I'm pretty sure. The Initiative, ZeniMax closed. Perfect Dark canceled. Turn 10, 50% fired. What is Turn 10? Let me
Those are the guys that did Forza, isn't that right?
see what Turn 10 is. Gaming studio. What is this? Let's pull it up. I want to find this. American video game developer for Forza Motorsports. Yep. And Focus, major releases, recent updates.
Dude, Gran Turismo is gonna absolutely demolish Forza if they don't get their shit together. They have to after these layoffs, man.
Okay, so they have 100 full-time staff, and the last thing they did...
Dude, contractors is the problem, I think. I think actually one of the biggest problems is they don't have in-studio people anymore. They hire contractors for a game, and then the next game, it's all different contractors, all different people, so it has different vibe, different people worked on it, so, like, it's a different game, different heart and soul. It doesn't feel the same as the last game. Every game feels like it's, like, a weird mishmash of all the things that everybody thought they loved about the original, but mid. because it's forced into it.
Did is they made a car game 2 years ago. And so it looks like things are not going too well, huh? And so anyway, this is another apocalypse. And so they all saw, yeah, that's it.
And that's just a few studios, man. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot more. There's a lot of studios tied to Microsoft, and a lot of like side companies and like shell companies and stuff that they're just gonna probably cut.
And who the fuck drives? I guess not. They fired the founders of Subnautica Studio as well. Oh yeah, I have no doubt. And
yeah, did you see Below Zero? And also, I bet Subnautica 2 was turning out to be an absolute disaster. Subnautica Below Zero, that was kind of a weird woke game. It wasn't, but you can tell that it kind of was pushing for that vibe.
What's this here? Spartans did eugenics? Well, the real ones did and the fake ones did. They both did. Eugenics is it's selective genetics, right? I mean, there's a bit of a difference there, but
yeah, right now Xbox is experiencing the red ring of death, and they're having to do the towel trick so they can fix their Xbox. That's what's happening. Blow out all the dust.
A lot of people practice selective breeding. And so anyway, I don't want to get too far into that before I get another Nazi thread. I haven't had one in, I think, 2 weeks. And so,
bro, like, so good. So good. I'm going to leave it here. I think he's not really going to bring up anything new. He's just going to keep talking about how much of a fucking win this is. And it's true. It's so true. I love this so much. I love it so much. I think we're going to get good games again. Hopefully not $80, $90 slop full of microtransactions and like in-game currencies and battle passes. Can we just go back to the 360 era style games where we just get the game and maybe a few DLC